Hello and welcome. I am going to take you through the process of creating catalog profiles in SAP Enterprise Asset Management. To make this process easy to follow, I will present these steps in about 3 to 4 short videos. This particular video will go over the step-by-step process of creating code groups. The first thing is to run the SPRO transaction code. This gets us to IMG, and then we can scroll down to plant maintenance and customer service, then to maintenance and service processing, maintenance and service notifications, then to notification creation, notification content, and finally to maintain catalogs. We get a pop-up window with two activities. We're going to be dealing with the second activity, which is edit catalogs. But let's have a look at what we have in defined catalogs. This is a list of some of the common catalogs that are found in SAP. We have catalog 5, which is courses. We have catalog B, which is object parts. We have C, which is overview of damage, and a number of others here. If populated correctly and accurately, this is very good information for data analysis. So let's move on to our pop-up window and go to edit catalogs. We have two fields that we need to populate. The first one is catalog and the second one is code group. So the first one is populated from the list that we saw on the previous screen. That is C, which is damage. That is what we are creating. That's a code group that we want to create. So we double click on C. You can make this A1 depending on what you're looking at, you're working with. So I want to create a code group which is called material. So I hit the create button and there it goes. So the two things though that I need to populate here. The first one is the description, the descriptive text, which is material failure. And the second one is the status of this code group. Since we want to assign this to a catalog profile, we need to mark it as released. And now we are ready to create the new code group. So we double click on codes and there goes our code group, material failure. So under this code group, we're gonna have codes, and we do that by clicking on new entries, and we can go ahead and create our codes. I'm going to create the first code as corrosion, and then I'm going to define that that's corrosion, and then the second code is going to be something like breakage. I'm going to call it breakage, and you can go on and on depending on the number of codes that you have, but right now let's deal with these two. So as a summary, we have catalog, which is C, which is overview of damage. We have our code group, which is material failure, and then we have our codes, which is corrosion and breakage. So let's go ahead and save this. So our code group and our codes have been created. So on the next video, we're gonna go down to define catalog, and this is where we're gonna be assigning the code group that we have just created to catalog profile. So see you on the next video.